This is the Ford Nugget, known as the camper cabin at Roadsurfer. The model you can see here is the 2025 version, although Roadsurfer also offers older models in the fleet, including 2024 versions. One of the standout features of this camper is the sliding doors on both sides, making access easy from either side. In the rear, there's seating for 3 passengers, and the back seats include ISO fixed points for child seats. Inside, the living area comfortably seats up to 5 people, with the 2 front seats swiveling around to create a cozy lounge area. Before we do that though, let's create a bit more headroom by raising the pop-top roof. Simply release the latch here and push the roof up. Next, lift the bed platform. It folds up easily and can be secured using the loops provided. To let in plenty of natural light, you can open the 2 side windows as well as the large front window, which brightens up the whole interior and makes the space feel even more open. And now, let me show you how to swivel the 2 front seats. To swivel the seats, simply slide the seat forward slightly and bring the backrest into an upright position. Underneath the seat, you'll find a lever. Push it to the side, and the seat will turn easily. The process is exactly the same for the passenger seat. Now, let me show you how to set up the table. The table is stored in the side door. To release it, slide the lever to the side until the tabletop clicks out of its holder. The table leg is secured at the bottom of the door. Press it slightly backwards, remove it, and then insert it into the floor mount. Turn it clockwise until it's firmly in place, then position the tabletop on top and tighten the rotary knob until everything is secure. One particularly useful feature is that the table can be adjusted to any angle to suit your needs. Taking it down is just as straightforward. It's best to open the door slightly when refitting the table leg into its holder. Around the living area, you'll find several USB-C ports, including here and here, for charging your devices. There's also a 230-volt socket, which can be used when the vehicle is connected to an external power supply. The ambient lighting controls are located here, and you can customize the color through the onboard computer, which I'll cover in another chapter. Beneath the rear bench seat, there's additional storage space. Simply lift the lever and open the compartment. Inside, you'll find the Roadsurfer accessories, including awning pegs, a power cable with an adapter for external hookup, a water container for filling the fresh water tank, a hand brush, wheel chocks, and the windscreen cover. For the side windows, there's no need for separate blinds. Simply pull them up and hook them into place. To open a window, press the lock with 2 fingers and push it outwards. To close it, pull it back in and secure it again. The same system is used on both sides of the vehicle. This is your spacious kitchen area, where you can comfortably cook while standing up. There's plenty of storage throughout, including behind this flap and in the compartment beside it. Here you can see the Roadsurfer kitchen equipment box, which you can add onto your booking as an extra. One of the standout features of this model is the fridge, which is neatly integrated into a pull-out drawer. In older versions, it was positioned higher up, but this design keeps the worktop clear and gives you more space to prepare meals. You'll also find a cutlery drawer and several additional storage compartments. including a side access compartment that's ideal for larger items of luggage. Here you'll find the 2-burner gas hob and the sink with running water. To use this sink, you'll need water in the fresh water tank and the water pump switched on via the onboard computer. From the main menu, slide the switch to the right until the blue bar appears to activate the pump. If you'd like hot water, tap the flame symbol. When it turns blue, the boiler is running. For cooking, you'll need to open the gas supply. The gas bottle is located below behind this panel. First, open the fridge and then the lower door. Remove the 4 screws securing the panel. Take it off and turn the gas bottle valve anti-clockwise to open it. Before setting off, always remember to close the gas supply again. When cooking, make sure at least one window or the boot is open for ventilation. To light a burner, press the control knob down, turn it to the ignition position, and use the igniter. The second burner works in exactly the same way. Once you've finished cooking, turn the knobs back to the off position and close the gas bottle. This camper even comes with an outdoor shower, conveniently stored in this cupboard. Inside, you'll find the shower head with hose, along with a suction cup that can be attached to a window or another smooth surface. Simply connect the hose to the fitting until you hear it click into place. To use the shower, make sure the water pump is activated via the onboard computer. This will be explained in another section. Once the pump is switched on, you can control the water flow here and enjoy a comfortable outdoor shower. When you're finished, press the side of the connector to release the hose and detach it. Don't forget to switch off both the shower and the water pump afterwards. You'll also find 2 exterior lights integrated into the boot, which can be operated using the switch. This grey button also allows you to open the boot from the inside, making access even more convenient. Up here you'll find the roof bed. To set it up, simply release the latch and raise the pop-top roof. Once it's up, you'll have a cozy sleeping area with a comfortable mattress, a slatted base, safety netting, and even an adjustable backrest. To adjust it, pull out the handles, turn them slightly, and set the backrest to your preferred position. To lower it again, push it forwards and fold it back down. To access the ladder, you'll find it stored in the cupboard by the door. Simply remove it and attach it to the brackets inside this other cupboard. Now you'll easily be able to climb into the bed above. 3 windows, all fitted with mosquito nets and blackout blinds, provide plenty of fresh air and privacy, while the large front window offers fantastic panoramic views. You'll also find 2 reading lights, which can be switched on simply by pressing them. Before closing the roof, make sure the bed is completely clear and all windows are shut. Store the ladder securely, then use the loop to pull the roof down. As you lower it, keep an eye on the marking on the support bar and gently press it inwards to ensure the roof folds down correctly. Just before the roof closes completely, tuck the fabric neatly inside to prevent it from getting trapped. Then secure the latch to lock everything back into place. The lower bed can be set up in just a few simple steps. Start by pulling the bench seat forwards. Lift the lever and slide the bench towards you. Next, lift up the cushion and remove the support bar stored underneath. Hook it into the designated rail Then use the lever under the seat to fold the seats out. Grab the handle and push on the rear section of the bench in order to fold the seats out into place. This creates a comfortable sleeping area for the night. To convert the bed back into a seating area, simply lift both sections until they click securely into place. Remove the support bar and store it back underneath the cushion. Then slide the bench seat back and return it to its original position. The vehicle's power supply is controlled by a main switch, which is normally left on at all times. If you find that there's no power in the vehicle, the first thing to check is this switch, located inside the kitchen cupboard on the outer wall. Here is the onboard computer, which is operated via a touch-screen display. Simply tap the screen to wake it up, then select the function you need from the home menu. From here, you can control the parking heater by tapping the flame icon, switching it on, and setting your desired temperature. To switch it off again, simply select Off. There's also a separate fan function available. In the water menu, you can activate the water pump, allowing water to flow to both the sink and the outdoor shower. To heat the water, tap the flame icon to switch on the boiler. Remember to turn off both the boiler and the pump once finished. The display also shows the current levels of the freshwater and grey water tanks, as well as the battery charge status. When the vehicle is connected to an external power supply, an indicator will appear on the screen. The lighting can be customized individually, allowing you to choose different colors, adjust the brightness, or apply the same settings throughout the vehicle. Here, you can control the heating. The fridge is controlled here too. Simply switch it on and choose your preferred cooling level. Level 3 is usually ideal for everyday use, and at night you can activate night mode for quieter operation. The inclinometer helps you check whether the vehicle is parked level. Here you can check on the leisure battery level. A symbol will also illuminate here if you are connected to an external power supply. There is also a driving mode, which means that certain functionalities are disabled unless the ignition is switched on. The grey heater is designed to protect the wastewater tank from freezing during colder weather when water is present. When you're finished using the display, select Display Off rather than Power Off. Choosing Power Off will shut down the entire system, whereas Display Off simply turns off the screen. The entire campervan is fitted with blackout blinds, with the exception of the front windscreen and windows. For this, you'll find a separate blackout cover stored beneath the rear bench seat. Simply open the compartment using the lever and take out the cover. It attaches easily to the inside of the windscreen using the integrated suction cups. Once it's in place, the camper cabin is fully darkened, helping you enjoy a comfortable and undisturbed night's sleep. In the cockpit, you'll find a height-adjustable driver's seat and an electric parking brake. To release it, keep your foot on the brake pedal and push the switch forwards. To engage it again, simply pull it back towards you. The camper also features a keyless start system and is started using a push button. The automatic gear selector is located on the steering wheel. Move it up or down to change functions and use P for park. When reversing, the rear view camera activates and gives you multiple viewing options, including a handy top-down view. You can also choose between different driving modes depending on conditions, including normal, eco, sport, slippery, and trailer mode, selected via the mode button. A trailer hitch is also available for towing when needed. Here you can find the external power connection. The cable is provided by Roadsurfer. Simply open the flap and plug in the connector. To disconnect it, press down the blue lever and pull out. Next to this is the fresh water tank. Be careful not to confuse it with the diesel filler. Open it using the key, unscrew the cap, and fill it either with a hose or the canister provided by Roadsurfer. Then close it securely afterwards. At the end of your trip, both water tanks need to be emptied. The grey water tank can be identified by the red lever and should only be emptied at designated disposal points. The fresh water tank must also be drained. You can do this inside this cupboard here. Set the valve to a horizontal position to empty it completely. In addition, open the second valve behind the lower flap next to the extended fridge and push the green lever down to ensure everything is fully drained. Once finished, close all valves properly again. Finally, the diesel and AdBlue tanks are located here. Both should be refilled at the end of your trip, with AdBlue available at any petrol station. For the awning, you'll find the crank in the cupboard in the boot. Insert it into the designated slot and start winding the awning out slightly until the legs are accessible. Pull the support legs out and extend them downwards. Then place your foot on the base of the leg, push it gently upwards, and lock it securely into place. Repeat on the other side. And continue winding the awning out while gradually extending and securing the legs as you go. You'll also find 2 camping chairs in the boot, as well as an outdoor table in the side door. The chairs are hidden in this compartment up here. From the inside, you can release the table using this lever. Take it outside, unfold the legs, and set it up to create a comfortable outdoor living space.